Welcome to Silver Pros, sponsored by Bullion. I'm your host, Yankee, and I'm joined by my young stacker friend and co-host, Silver Dragons.
Hey, what's going on, Yankee? How's everyone doing? I'm very, very excited for tonight. What are we talking about, Yankee?
Well, tonight we're going to discuss how to avoid falling prey to the silver and gold scammers that are out there. Have you ever been
Ooh.
scammed, Esty?
Well, thankfully, no one's been able to pull one over on me yet. But I do know people that have been scammed, absolutely. You got to always be looking out for them. There are lots of ways you could be scammed, right?
Yep, absolutely. But that's why you're watching Silver Pros, right?
Absolutely. We're gonna talk about the different ways that you could possibly get scammed, you could get ripped off when it comes to buying precious metals, what to avoid, what to look out for. So it's gonna be a good discussion.
Let's start with fear, SD.
All right.
There's a lot of fear out there, a lot of uncertainty and doubt, and rightly so. But fear can make people really vulnerable to unscrupulous silver sellers. Have you seen the ads like on TV or whatever where they say, "Act now before the stock market crashes and you lose everything you've worked for all your life. Buy gold and silver."
It's like an infomercial, and the
Yeah.
pricing on all that stuff is always ridiculous. And the thing is, there's kind of a hint of truth to what they're saying. It's like, yeah, you need to diversify, absolutely. You should be stacking physical gold, physical silver, but don't buy it from them. I mean,
It's true. In fact, I remember, and maybe the people watching this video will remember this company called metals.com from last year. They were ripping people off. And the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, like 30 state regulators, I think it was the Michigan Attorney General, they all filed suit against metals.com, Chase Metals, Barrett Capital. And what was happening is that they were telling people that they could make millions of dollars in precious metals. And if they didn't switch to precious metals, they were going to lose all their money in the stock market.
so they're basically pumping gold and silver, really, that's the thing too. Is like there's like this little hint of what they're saying that it's like, well, okay, that's partly true, but people don't need to be going all in, and they especially don't need to be paying those outrageous prices. I mean, $56 for a 1 ounce round that melts for 26.
Yep.
I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous, man.
And
No
they
one
were
should be
doing
paying
that. Now, they were targeting old people especially, like my folks who were in their 80s, but not just old people fell prey to this. There were conservatives, Christians, people who watch Fox News. They were after anybody who was susceptible to a high pressure sales pitch. They took their money from their retirement funds and they talked them into buying expensive, overly priced precious metals.
I actually got a story on that, because
Okay.
I've had a company try and do that to me personally, and their sales tactics were absolutely insane. So, I'm not going to say the name of the company, but it rhymes with Schmooniversal Coin and Bullion. So here's what they do. They'll sell you, and they do this pretty much every year. They'll sell you like 5 or 6 silver eagles for a few dollars over spot, and that's legitimate. You actually will get your silver eagles, but the reason they're doing that is to get you on their list, and then they can call you at these really high pressure sales guys and try and sell you these. They call them very rare, expensive numismatic coins, and they have outrageous premiums. The one they were trying to sell me was the MS63 St. Gaudens Double Eagle, and they were asking, I think it was like $5,000 for it, and I found the same exact one on AppMex for $3,000. I was like, dude,
Oh
you're
my.
straight up ripping people off. This is a scam, so you got to be careful of that.
Yeah, I've heard them promise that, rare collectible silver and gold is going to preserve your wealth so much better than bullion.
Uh,
And don't forget that confiscation back in 1933. They didn't take away the numismatics, so it's safer. And then they sell it to you for ridiculous prices.
Yeah, if people are trying to push these semi-noomies on you, do some research. Literally, when I was on the phone with him, I pulled up eBay and looked at the sold listings. I was like, dude, one just sold for $2,500. What are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Well, I hope those that are listening to this video won't fall for this trap, but unfortunately a lot of people do. But there are other ways to be taken too, and I want to talk about the second one, which is counterfeits.
Ooh.
Especially from bogus online dealers. I have to show people this site right here. It was something I've been watching for a while, but it's called Coiny. Okay? Coiny. American Silver Eagles. Ooh, for only $18.98. I actually had somebody send me this link saying, Yankee, this looks really good. Should I buy it? I'm like, are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness. Shipping from China. Better believe it.
Well, yeah, I mean, you see a trademark symbol here. What?
Yeah.
Okay, and then if you scroll down and you look at it, it looks good, but then you realize, wait a second, this is a silver-plated eagle. Oh my word! But people buy it, and in fact, one last thing on this one too. Right down here, you see the reviews, and they're all like, "Oh, this is great, most beautiful coin. It's wonderful, right?" I've been watching this site, and I saw one of them pop up said, "This is a scam. I thought I was getting an American Silver Eagle. It's silver plated." And it was gone, like within hours. It was just...
They deleted it.
Yeah, they deleted it.
And you know, the thing is, this website, it's called coiny.com or whatever.
Yep.
They'll literally take the exact same website. They'll get a new domain name, copy, paste it, and then they will run ads on Facebook and Instagram, and they will try and push this. And it's a scam. It's all fakes.
Yeah, you got to be careful there. But you don't need to worry about a legitimate site like HeroBullion.com. They're a great online bullion dealer, straight up.
Yes, great customer service, great selection, great prices. I personally bought from Hero Bullion. In fact, I just got a Type 2 American Gold Eagle from them. I bought silver from them. And if you want to shop online, definitely check them out.
Yeah, legit. So the last thing I think we want to talk about, subscription services.
Can you name like one or two? What are you talking about here, and what do they actually do?
Well, I'm not afraid to say the name like you are, so I'm just I'm just going to say I've looked at a couple. One was Investor Crate. Oh yeah, monthly delivery. Got a nice slick video here. How much does it cost? They go through it. There's different categories. They throw some nice bling on it. I've looked at this one. I've also looked at BBS, Bullion Box Subscriptions.
Yeah.
Monthly again. The current economy isn't stable. Yeah, I know. I agree. You know, I mean, they say all the right things here. Reliable access, it's great. And then you've got these plans, these tiers that you can buy, right? And here's the deal, SD. They promise a loving box of silver, specially curated for your excitement, right? I mean, they use the word curated, right?
Okay.
It makes it like,
sure.
Oh, they're
like they know what I want.
Oh, right? They do. Oh, they do. They know exactly what you want, and it's.
They know I wanted bars this month. Yes.
They just knew it. No, not just any bar. This bar for Silver Dragons, right?
Sure.
So I've actually ran some numbers, watched some people that have received the content, and one of them was about $200 worth of silver, premiums included. All right, full cost, $200.
Okay.
They paid a $250 a month subscription for it.
Wow, so it's about a $50 premium a month,
and that didn't include
20%.
Shipping. Didn't include shipping.
Plus they'd pay shipping on top.
Yep. So they lose about 20% maybe of their investment for what? Personal curation, a monthly surprise.
Okay. I have a solution.
Okay.
I have a solution. If you want a monthly surprise in your gold and silver, here's what you do. You don't go with one of these, all right? I agree. They seem overpriced. You give your spouse the $250 and send her to Hero Bullion, and she can pick out some stuff. Or you send her to the local coin shop and say, just go crazy.
Ooh.
Get me some gold, get me some silver, surprise me, and have fun with it that way. Because that you're not losing so much on your premiums at that point, right? You get a much better deal.
I love that idea, SD. That's great. I might actually do it with Mrs. Yankee.
You should.
I
You should
really
do a video
should,
of
right?
it.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do a video of it.
Maybe we'll both do it. You do it, I'll do it, and we'll see what they buy.
Yes, great idea.
Okay.
The problem is the companies that I'm talking about, they're trying to confuse the people, all right? They don't actually tell you how much silver is going to be in that monthly box.
Yeah.
They don't tell you how much per ounce you're going to pay. That's a kind of a surprise I don't want.
And I think some people might not understand exactly what they're putting in there, what the value is, because, you know, something might be a semi-numismatic or they put like fancy copper stuff in there, right? And they say, oh, copper, it's a precious metal, which of course it's not. It's a base metal.
Before you go on, that's what BBS said. That's
my goodness.
It said, and copper too, a precious metal. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, no, that's a scam. People are definitely getting ripped off with those. I would agree with you.
So there you have it, guys. There are at least 3 ways you can get ripped off buying your silver, so don't get scammed. All right? It reminds me of an old 16th century English proverb. A fool and his money is soon parted.
That's a good one, Yankee. Wow, 16th century. really dating yourself there.
Jeez.
No, but yeah, definitely some truth in that. You need to be wise about your purchases for sure.
And buy your silver and gold and platinum from a trusted dealer like Hero Bullion at herobullion.com. Good chat, SD.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed listening, and we'll see you next time on Silver Pros.
Stack like a pro.